Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn of GetFitWithDrDawn.com and YourHealthGetToThePoint.com. As a chiropractor and fitness trainer, I know the importance of a good exercise program. And as a JNL Fusion Master Trainer, which I just got my certification this past January, I'm bringing you a workout that combines strength training with cardio blasts that will help you burn fat and build valuable muscle. Today's workout will be focused on your shoulders and abs. You're going to need 2 weights, your gymboss timer, and water. Be sure to warm up for 3 to 5 minutes before beginning this workout. Now we're going to set our timer for 30 seconds of work, 5 seconds of rest. At home, you're going to set it for 6 rounds. I'm going to set it for 2 rounds and I'm going to demonstrate each circuit. Circuit 1, we're going to start out with an Arnold press and a squat thrust. Now what I'm going to do I'm going to show you a modification and I'm going to show you the regular exercise if it needs a modification. So here we go, circuit 1. We're going to start with an Arnold press. Be sure to have proper form, it's very important. Now you can count reps if you want. I prefer to use my timer. Make sure you breathe through each rep. Keep your back nice and straight, your knees slightly bent, or you can see me from the side. If you're a beginner, you can even use no weight at all. Now we're going to go into our cardio portion, which is going to be a squat thrust. Here is the normal squat thrust. Come in and jump. Here's the modification. You're going to come down, out, back in, and up. Otherwise, you're going to jump out and up. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go through that 2 more times. Now we're going to go on to circuit number 2. Circuit 2 is going to be an upright row with a lateral raise. If you're a beginner, start out with light weight or no weight at all. So we're going to start out with an upright raise, lateral raise. Then we're going to move into our cardio, which is going to be a skier. So here we go, we're going to start with circuit 2. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Upright row, lateral raise. Upright row, lateral raise. Now be sure to keep proper form. So we're actually working our shoulders from 2 different angles. Make sure you keep breathing. Okay, now we're going to put our weights down. And we're going to go into a skier. Now here's the modification. Go from one side to the other. Now you can go pretty fast, going back and forth. Otherwise, we're going to jump. Just pretend that you're skiing down the slopes. Now you can really emphasize the jump if you want to, or you can just do a nice shallow jump. Be sure to move your arms. Make sure you breathe. Okay, now that's the end of circuit 2. I want you to go through that 2 more times. Now we're going to move on to circuit 3. Circuit 3 is a posterior fly. You're going to grab your weights. And what we're going to do is you're going to have the weights facing each other. And we're going to bring them back and down. Again, if you're a beginner, then start out with lighter weight or no weight at all. Here we go. Keep your back nice and straight. Make sure you breathe. This exercise is for the back of the shoulder. At the top of the movement, really emphasize the contraction. Okay, now bring your weights down. The cardio portion is a titanium tuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way down, and the high intensity is going this way. Now if you want to, you can just go back and forth. Here's the modification. Otherwise, we're going to do our right foot for 15, and we're going to go to our left. Now that's the end of circuit 3. Now what I would like you to do is do that 2 more times. For the titanium tuck, just count 15 reps back and forth. That's about 15 seconds. Then switch legs. And again, if you need a modification, just go slow. Or if going down in an inverted position is too hard for you, you can always just go back and forth. Just go pretty quickly because you want to raise your heart rate. Now we're going to move on. We're going to move on to circuit 4. Circuit 4, we're going to move on to our abs. We're going to grab our weights. The first exercise that we're going to do is a front punch. So we're going to start our timer. You're going to bend your knees, and we're just going to punch out. Now, this is an emphasis on our core, so you're not going to be swinging. Do not do this. You're keeping your knees planted, your feet planted on the ground, and you're just going back and forth. And you can really feel it in your abs, in your core muscles. Make sure you breathe. Now drop your weights down. The next exercise is going to be a ski ab. Here is the modification. Back and forth. Now the higher intensity is a hop right over your mat. Keep breathing. You can feel this in your shoulders as well. Okay, that's the end of circuit 4. 2 more circuits. We have 2 more ab circuits to go. The next one, we're going to change our timer, and we're actually going to do, instead of 6 rounds, we're going to do 9, because there's going to be 3 different exercises. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is going to be a side plank. So you're going to be on your side. Now, here's the modification, and here is the regular exercise. We're going to start our timer, 30 seconds. We're going to bring our weight up and under. Again, pay attention to form. If you find your form is being compromised, come down on one leg, come around and up. Now, if you don't want to use a weight, you can just do a side plank just like this. Otherwise, you're going to keep tucking under and up. Now, we're going to switch sides. Again, here's the regular exercise. Pay attention to form. And here's the modification. Bend a knee. Just come up and down. Breathe through each rep. Okay, now we're going to drop our weights. We're going to stay down on our mat. We're going to do a mountain climber. Here's the modification for mountain climber. And you can go pretty fast if you want to. But here you see I'm not jumping, I'm not hopping. Here's the regular exercise. Go as fast as you can. This is a great exercise for your shoulders and for your core. Great job. Now that was circuit 5. We have 1 more circuit to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my timer back to 2 sets, which at home you're going to be doing Actually, 6 rounds. Okay. Now the first exercise we're going to do, we only need one weight for, and we're going to bring the weight to our shin. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. 30 seconds. We're going to go opposite. Now really accentuate your abs as you bring your weight to your shin. Make sure you breathe. Keep your back nice and straight. Bring your weight down. The cardio portion is called a pendulum leg. What you're going to do is you're going to come down onto the ground. Here is the modification. Let me turn a little bit. That's the modification. Now here is the regular exercise. We're just going to hop back and forth. Okay, great job. Now we're finished with our 6 circuits. Be sure to do each circuit 3 times. At the end of the workout, make sure that you cool down and stretch your body out, relax a little bit, and the best thing that you can do, drink water afterwards. And if you'd like more great information, go to my website, getfitwithdrawn.com or yourhealthgettothepoint.com. You can also find me on Facebook. And you can also subscribe at drdawnyoutube.com. So I will see you soon.